Thank you for clicking on this video. We're going to train like an athlete today. It's pool day. You may be wondering, how am I going to have a pool day that's not just bodybuilder? Don't you worry, I'm going to show you. Who am I? I'm Matt Fidunk, Baltimore City personal trainer, fitness fanatic, weightlifter, cyclist. We can talk more about that later. But what does it even mean to train like an athlete? Don't you worry, I'm going to make that concept a little less abstract. One quick second. So I asked everybody's favorite job taker, what does it mean to train like an athlete? And they gave me this definition right here with the core components of athleticism that I have written here. And it makes a lot of sense because these truly are the pillars of how I think about my training, what exercise I'm going to do, what rep range, etc. But 8 core pillars of athleticism: strength, power, speed, agility, coordination, balance, stability, and explosivity. All 8 of these are going to be explored and exercised, reinforced throughout today's training. Pool day, going to be exciting. Really excited to show you guys how I train, because I know there's a lot of people out there like myself who love to train, but just because you love to train doesn't mean you know how to train. And so if you're currently with a bodybuilding style programming that is not answering your training needs, stay tuned, watch this entire video, listen to why I do each exercise, how each exercise makes me feel, what it helps me with, and just watch the exercises. I'm going to try and capture this the best I can, show you guys what it really means to train like an athlete, be an athlete via pool day today. But this is a series, and I'm going to show you guys how I, express every single different element of my training via an athletic mindset to reinforce good movement standards, fundamental movement, mobility, things of that nature, the 8 core pillars of athleticism. Enough yapping, let's get to training. I've said previously on this channel that I think that Olympic weightlifting is the pinnacle of athletic movement, and that's why it's going to be the first thing that I train on my athletic pool day. I'm going to be doing 2 movements: clean high pulls and power cleans. Why I see Olympic weightlifting as the pinnacle of fundamental fitness or functional fitness and training like an athlete is very easy to understand. Olympic weightlifting requires you to have a very high understanding, if not mastery, of all 8 core pillars of athleticism. Every single one of them. Who am I? I'm Matt Fidunk, weightlifter, cyclist, personal trainer, Baltimorean. And fitness has been great for me as far as, my mental health, my overall happiness, my physical health. The benefits are endless. And I just want to give back in any way I can, because fitness needs to also be accessible in my eyes, and there's accessibility issues with fitness. So this YouTube channel right here is my attempt to just give back everything that fitness has given me. And I've been an athlete my entire life. I started off playing football in the 6th grade down in Houston, Texas. I took that all the way up to wrestling a little bit in college at the club level at UMBC right out here in Baltimore. Here's my high school wrestling photo. I just found this today. Isn't that great? We had such a fun, awesome wrestling team. We had an amazing girl on our team. She was awesome. She was so great. And, wrestling as a sport requires crazy fitness, athleticism, etc. Like the pillars of athleticism. You need that to be a wrestler. It's a bodyweight combat sport. And wrestling was like a massive part of my life. And obviously football. We were in the weight room. I played football my freshman year on JV, but we were undefeated that year. Same school, North County High School. We were so great, JV, that everyone on the JV team got brought up to varsity their sophomore year. And I was already playing football since 6th grade down in Texas. So, weightlifting, bodyweight exercise has been with me forever. So whenever I make these videos or give any advice, it's from someone who's literally been in this game as a natural athlete for years and years. I'm 29 years old now. I don't know if it's cool to just release your age like that. And then once again, when I wrestled in high school, I think this was my senior season. This is junior or senior season. I was 189 pounds or so, and I'm 198 pounds now. So I'm 10 pounds heavier. I don't know if that's a freaking natty card. Like, that's got to be the most natty card. And I was super natty back then. I didn't really have much muscle mass. It was just 190 pounds. But, right back to it. Training like an athlete has always been a pillar of just who I am and how I train, because I've always been an athlete And that's always influenced how I go about training, because you can't just be doing bodybuilding motions as a wrestler, because you need that explosivity, agility, speed, cardiovascular conditioning. You need every single pillar of athletic fitness if you want to be a successful wrestler. And so that's how I've learned to train, and that's what gave me my first boost. But hey, back to the video. Oh wait, not back to the video. Subscribe, join the natural fitness movement. Fitness training has always been amazing. It's cool. I'm not saying we're making it cool again, because it's always been cool. Just reminding you guys that fitness, that's what it is. Turn to fitness. I know times may be dark out there, but in dark times, turn to self-care via fitness. Join the Fit Fam. Subscribe here. Like the video. Leave a comment. Thank you. Clean pulls, you have to tap into that raw strength. You have to tap into your coordination. You have to tap into your balance, because you have to balance over your entire foot to generate the peak amount of power to have the strongest pull. You have to tap into your speed, because you want all this to be actively happening as one. Right back to coordination. It's really clear to see how Olympic weightlifting, athleticism, functional fitness, all the same thing, all in one. In keeping with Olympic weightlifting as a tool to be the best athletes that we can be, power cleans. We're taking that clean high pull, we're taking those things that we already learned, and we're taking it a step further and making it even more athletic, adding in further explosive power, further coordination, because now we're actually catching it. What's not to love? Training like an athlete. Way more fun than training like a bodybuilder. And these are all compound movements, so you're not just working one muscle at a time like you would with, say, a dumbbell bicep curl. Not even comparable. And you're working your biceps in these movements as well too. Every single one of these movements, compound movement from your toe to your temple. Everything's getting worked. But starting right off with this athletic training day, clean high pulls right into power cleans. Chef's kiss. Already covered 8 core fundamental principles of training like an athlete in the first 2 movements alone. But we're not stopping there, and this is what so many people get wrong about training like an athlete, and that's that they act as if weightlifting or strength training is taboo. And strength, though only one pillar of being an athlete, fundamental pillar. It's like water is only one element, but it's water, you know what I'm saying? Strength is the water of fundamental and functional fitness. You just want to be able to apply that strength and use that strength efficiently, move well, mobily, etc. You don't want to be a strong, stiff fool. And that's why we start off with these compound movements, forcing us to be agile, quick, balanced, focused, coordinated. But now it's time to simplify things. Raw strength. And one other fundamental, just like pillar of athleticism, which is your functional movement, your mobility. So, raw strength and heavy hinging ability. You need to be able to heavily hinge your hips. Like, your hips need to be able to carry a load, because your hips are the powerhouse of your body. You want to throw a knockout punch? You want to be a wrestler who throws fantastic throws, lat drops, etc. You need to have crazy hip power. Crazy, heavy hip hinging power, raw strength. You can probably guess what's about to go down next, because it's the last movement I'm training at the gym at least. But that's not the end of my athletic pull day. What do you think it's going to be? I knew you guys would guess it, because I said heavy hinging movement, and that heavy hinging movement is the classic strength builder, deadlifts. Let's go. The most athletic strength movement, not actually going to say that. I would say your most athletic strength movement is going to be the back squat, but the deadlift is a beast. Lower body builder that is slept on. Everyone thinks it's the biggest back exercise, but your legs, your hammies, your glutes, all activated on the deadlift. And then heavy hip hinging, element of fitness, athleticism, mobility that is really overlooked, because I know a lot of people like believing they don't need a strength train, but yeah, you can't really beat the deadlift here. Oi, 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 oi. Oh my God, that was heavy. What the hell, Yante? What the Halle Berry? What the Halle Burton? Oh! Last beltless pull, and I'm putting on the medicine, the belt. Woo! I'm a weirdo. I don't like deadlifting in reps. Deadlifts, I don't think you can actually do them in reps. Scientifically speaking, if it's from a dead stop, you have to let the momentum leave the bar. So if you're doing reps, in my personal opinion, you're cheating. Because reps 2, 3, 4, etc. are going to have the momentum for the first step. Woo! This is heavy as heckity heck. No belt. Keep it moving though. Training like an athlete, not training like a bodybuilder. The bodybuilders are going crazy right now. They're like, yo, fam, you can't train like this. Yes, you can. And you make crazy gains too while you do it. I'm telling you. Don't y'all see the aesthetics? Woo! Shit, this is about to be heavy as I don't know what. Goodness gracious. I'm going to have a sit before I do this last set. Last beltless set. Oh my gosh. I could feel it. I can feel how heavy it is already. Oh gosh. Fuck. This motherfucker. My back about to break. Just kidding. Don't even do the math on the plates. Just get active. Last single before I get a belt. And now we're flying like an eagle. Let's go, baby. Oh yeah. Oh, easy money. Let's go. Now I need a belt. Oh yeah. Woo. Let's go, baby. Alrighty, I'm training like an athlete. And training like an athlete, athletes get outside. So, finishing my athletic pull day with the ultimate pull day workout outside, linking the video, but 100 strict pull-ups out here at Druid Hill Park, whoop, out here in Baltimore, with the lake right here to our right, and then my pull-up station right there to the left. I'm gonna get set up, there's some people here, but there's enough room for all of us. I'm really excited. 100 reps, let's get it. Woo, baby. Oh. Hey, thanks for getting that park workout in with me. That's the ultimate pull day for an athlete. Got my fundamental pillars of athleticism, all 8 completely checked off, decimated, and trained like an athlete, trained the full body, compound movements, not just one little machine, one muscle at a time. Just that's the complete antithesis of what we just did. That was a full day. I feel like I took you guys along with me with this big heavy camera in my hand, but full day of training like an athlete, pool day edition. I'm an athlete. This is how I think you can see that I'm an athlete from how I train. But hey, subscribe, join the Fit Fam. This community, I just want to grow it and grow it because natural fitness is awesome. And I've never, natural fitness. I'm that Fit Unk. Catch you guys on the next one. We're training like an athlete. It's a series. I know you guys are tired of training like bodybuilders, and you guys want the athletes to speak up like actual athletes in the field. And so that's what I'm doing. Finishing up this day with Zone 2 cardio. I always talk about that, but check out this video for the Zone 2 cardio talk. But I'm going to catch you guys on the next one. Keeping it athletic. Finishing up with some cardio, then I'm going to eat good. Nice talking to you guys. Peace. Catch you on a live stream. If you're subbed to me, go live. I'm going live I go live all the time, live stream workouts. Not today when I'm filming like this, but if I'm not filming like this, I'm not doing just day in the life videos. I'm doing straight up live stream workouts. So subscribe to the Fit Fam so you catch the next live stream and I can work out with you.